小伙伴们，大家好，欢迎观看歪哥买吸血鬼白金流程的视频第7期。在上一期，乔纳森在白教堂街区找到了护士多罗西·克兰的隐藏诊室，弄清了匿名性勒索事件的缘由。多罗西·克兰是抱着劫富济贫的想法，想去帮助更多生活在社会底层的人。白教堂街区的主线已经完成，下面我们需要回彭布罗克医院找女勋杰阿斯伯利，告知事件的调查结果。休息1天后，找到巴雷特·路易斯，在他那里购买一个小型优质手柄零件。
Right then.
回彭布罗克医院是一条直路，后面的流程我们会多次走，这里展示一次，今后就跳过了。从本期往后的流程，沿路的垃圾就无法做到全收集了，有的地方会过一段时间自动刷新的。今后我看到了就会去捡，给大家提供一个参考。
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill him!
这里会遇到2个精英怪，消灭掉后会捡到一件武器，获救1盾。今后这段路上的敌人能不打就尽量不打了，费力不说，还得不到太多经验和先例。 回到彭布罗克医院后，直接去找女勋爵阿斯伯里。
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
这里的选项大家可以随意。
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
与女勋爵阿斯伯里剩下的对话选项，建议大家还是看看。基本上把乔纳森女和变成吸血鬼的这件事情交代的比较清楚。
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Disgust on every street corner.
回自己的办公室，将取得乐之万的血样进行分析。将利斯顿刀升至4级，附属 buff 升级鲜血吸收提升。
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls.
完
Is
成
the
后离开，
London
去
vampire
找斯旺西
epidemic
院长推荐
transmitted
后续的
through
流
the
程。
flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. Evening, Edgar.
与斯旺西院
Could I
长的
get
对
your
话选项，大家
professional
可以随意
opinion?。
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the Children of the Night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I need to talk to...
Please do.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral.
从斯旺西院长那里得到玛丽葬礼的信息。下面我们去地图右上角的区域去参加葬礼。
I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear. My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
在这里会触发一个营救任务，本游戏中唯一的一位中国人。
What do you want? Somebody help! What do you want? Somebody help! What do you want? Somebody help!
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their mind.
与寡妇肖春聊几句后就可以离开了。他的后续支线必须要睡一觉后才能触发。这个睡觉不是你们想象中的睡觉，就是正常的睡一觉，你们不要想歪了。这里可以得到文件、神秘符号与黄铜。
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so
葬礼结束
sorry
后，
for
与
your
女
loss,
勋爵阿
Jonathan.
斯伯利的对话选项可以随意。
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon.
Me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think. 参加完自己妹妹的葬礼后，正常的主线流程是需要找牧师去祷告。这里各位玩家可以做一个选择，如果仅仅是追求白金的话，本期视频随后的流程大家可以跳过，直接从第8期21分51秒继续后面的流程。如果想做的 NPC 线索支线全收集的话，就可以接着本期的视频流程继续。在玛丽葬礼结束到去牧师祷告的这一小段流程，是解锁失望系院长线索1的唯一时机，错过了就永远错过了，无法补救。所以我们必须回一趟彭布罗克医院，然后我们顺带把该区域的所有 NPC 支线线索全部给完成，解锁这个安全屋。我们就将这里作为分支点，可选分支支线完成后，我们将会从这里继续后面的主线流程，继续往前走，会有一段剧情演出。这条路是去牧师那里的必经之路，无论选择什么路线都不会错过。
A newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience.
跳过回彭布罗克医院的跑路过程，路上遇到的敌人都可以直接无视，快速离开。回到彭布罗克医院，我们首先去找失望系院长。
My poor Jonathan. How are you feeling?
It's
选择命有没有家庭成员因吸血鬼而死，即可解锁失望系线索1。
a close friend, then.
No, and I pray that will never be the case. It would be a difficult burden to bear.
I'm sorry for your kind word.
我们接着来解锁那对母子的支线线索。从医院正门进入后往左走，来到这个角落 ，L3 键开启感知模式，等待一会儿，出现红色区域后，靠近按叉叉键偷窥。
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
偷窥完后，解锁马尔蒂莫·盖特威克的线索1。
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
与马尔蒂莫·盖特威克交谈，通过私人问题，你曾企图自杀，有什么我可以帮你的吗？解锁马尔蒂莫·盖特威克支线任务。
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke, don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Just a dozen years or so.
按视频演示来到盖特威克家中，在小桌子上找到折起来的信，解锁马尔蒂莫·盖特威克线索3。
There's nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust. 还可以找到文件《野兽大腹便便》。东西收刮完后，就可以离开回彭布罗克医院了。这份折起来的信可以自由选择是交给母亲还是儿子。我这里选择将信交给母亲，因为他给的更多。与碧翠丝·盖特威克交谈，通过私人问题，你儿子有轻生的倾向。解锁碧翠丝·盖特威克线索2。 Here, the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
通过私人问题，你儿子可能再次自杀。接下来的选项务必选择。他很幸运能有你，才能解锁碧翠丝盖德威克线索3。将碧崔斯·盖德威克和马尔蒂姆·盖德威克剩下的对话都过一遍。
I already know what I'm going to read. Mortimer, why are you acting in this way? I have done everything I can to help you, but it's not enough.
We will talk about this letter later. I understand that you need some privacy.
Before you leave, take this for your trouble. Thanks to you, my son still has a future. Perhaps.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Doctor.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. Good evening, sir.
现在这对母子的流程暂时告一段落。马尔蒂莫·盖德威特还有一个线索稍后会解开。下面去找拉克什·沙拉达，就是在战场错被当成的军医，现在负责照看尸体的那个医生。我们需要触发拉克什·沙拉达打开正前方木门的动作，观察拉克什·沙拉达。如果不是这个动作，就和他随便交谈几句，再观察，再交谈，直到刷出那个打开木门的动作。
Good evening. Please show me what you... Of course.
好了，可以了。按视频演示，快速来到偷窥店。L3 键开启感知模式，出现红色区域后，靠近按叉叉键偷窥。
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
偷窥完后，解锁拉克什·沙拉达线索1。回去与拉克什·沙拉达交谈，把余下的谈话部分完成。
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living, and I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You may be right, but you'll go to jail if you're caught.
If ever I have to go to jail, I'm sure I'll find a way to help people there, too.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
接下来我们来完成哈维·菲迪克、梭罗斯特里克兰和威弗利·阿克罗伊德的支线线索。
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
与苏罗斯特里克兰交谈，
Dr. Swansea
通
informed
过你
us
在
of
伦敦
your
的生
arrival,
活
but I，
说
could
说
not
你
dare
自
to
己，
believe
说
we'd
说你
have
的
such
事业，
good fortune.
解锁梭罗斯
Such
特里
an
克兰的
honor,
线索
sir.
仪。
Thank you. As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may
通
remain
过你在伦敦的
empty-handed,
生
but you
活，
won't
关于彭布罗格医
fail.
院，你需要帮助吗？
But
可
I
以
am
解锁支
convinced
线任务。
knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
通过私人问题，关于你的输血疗
What can you
法
tell，me
告诉
about
我
the
菲迪克
temperament?
先生的
Well,
故
it has
事，
always been an honor
解
to
锁
work
哈
with
维
Dr.
菲迪克
Swansea.
线索3。
But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic...
剩下的对话过一遍就可以离开了。
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm quite busy right
与威
now,
弗利·
Dr.
阿克
Reed.
洛伊德交谈，将新解锁的对话选项都过一遍。
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his...
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
他们的支线任务目标在地图的这个地方。 跳过跑路过程，来到目标附近，击败这个区域精英怪后，在附近就能找到斯特里克兰的清单。这个就是支线任务道具。
Opium is one of the main ingredients of
四周搜刮一
Strickland's
番后就可以回医院了。本区由于时间的关系也就结束了，我们下期再见。